guys, I'm Republic of Vixia, and welcome back to the final installment of How to Draw Maps. Today, we will be drawing trade routes and stuff, which is kind of a boring part of the process, but it's definitely kind of necessary to show which countries have good relations without actually coloring stuff in. And then we'll draw the flags of the 5 most populous countries by my guesstimation. And then, to finish it all off, we will be tracing onto this sheet of paper. And with this, hopefully, maybe not, but hopefully. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Starting off with the trade routes. So how you draw trade routes is, let's do one from Rhodesia to Lahimasia. Let's do one from this. I'm assuming there would be a port right next to the border here, because that's a good sheltered place. So what you want to do is you want to draw kind of light dotted lines going to the place. So let's have it going to Lahima. You don't. I might have even drawn that a little too dark, but it was the one to make you one to show you. So that's basically how you do it, and you can have one big one that goes around the entire island with little offshoots, and that's what I probably will do at some point. But yeah, I'll see you after this time lapse. Done with the trade routes. So as you can tell, I mostly connected them to capitals, and there's some going here and here. And if you notice in the time lapse, I had to write that in because I forgot, and I forgot to write that in, and then I had to write this one in because you couldn't really see it against the thing. These kinds of things happen. You just kind of correct them as you go, and yeah, that's the trade routes. Now I'm going to show you how to easily draw the flags with this. It's pretty easy. You just kind of go with the 5 principles of flag design, and you kind of just make them simple, except for there's no color. And yeah, so let's start off with the first one. A good ratio is 1.5 squares on this graph paper. 2 squares is also acceptable. So one example of one is, let's say there's kind of a star on this one. I haven't drawn this kind of star in so long. And then it's kind of filled in. And then let's say there's kind of a tricolor. This is a tricolor. And then there we go. So Rhodesia is the most populated country. So we'll do 5 here. And yeah, another time lapse, and there you have it. Those are the top 5 most populated countries in my opinion. I made this side of the map not as populous as these areas, and then obviously this isn't as populated, being so much separated from the main continent. So Rhodesia is the most populated, followed by Kisar, which obviously probably extends all the way out here, but you just can't see it. Then Malakon, which I designed a medieval-ish flag for. And obviously it doesn't have to be that well drawn as this one isn't. But it's supposed to be like a coat of arms-ish thing. Yeah, I just spent like 5 seconds on it. So that's Malakon. And then Lahimasia is the next most populous one, which I paid homage to the Estonian flag with, it being black, blue, white. And yeah, actually it's blue, black, white, isn't it? Ah, frick. I have disrespected my favorite country. Oh no, what shall happen now? But anyway, it's not a big deal. And then the last one is Nerosa. And now the final one we have is, I'm going to test out this permanent marker, see if it bleeds through onto the thing, ruining it so I can't retry. And I'll do a time lapse of me tracing it, and I'll see you back whenever that's over with. So, as you can probably tell by there being no time lapse, it didn't work. Basically what happened was the lighting in this room isn't really good enough, so the paper just looked opaque and I couldn't see the actual image underneath it. You'll need like a light table or something, which I do not have. I wish I did, but I don't. But anyway, it's the moral of the story. Get a light table. And anyway, I hope you enjoyed learning how to make a map, even if you did already and I'm just being kind of pretentious. I hope you had fun, and I hope you'll use this in some other stuff you do. And I will see you all in the very next video. Goodbye.